Hello, hello, this is Neon Y. I'm gonna be doing this for Shots Fired, but there'll be other events I'm planning on submitting this to. And yeah, this is a speedrunner platformer game that was made around 2022 with a small game company called Annapurna Games. You may have heard of them from other games such as Donut County and such. And yeah, just gonna get going around here. And go. This is a action platformer speedrunner game where you kill demons, something, kill god. It is very weird. It sounds like a game that people. It sounds like a game that people would like, but in reality, the story sounds good, but it's just weird and cringe. And yeah, I mean that literally. So what we're gonna be doing is there'd be a bunch of soul cards. This is the elevate. What else you just saw is the purify. Each soul card has a certain ability tied to it. This one allows you to. Well, it's a discard ability. This one allows you to get Elevate. This one allows you to get a Sticky Bomb. And yeah. Something else you're gonna see me do as well is I'm gonna be getting a bunch of boosts from enemies over there because it's faster. Doing boost from There's this thing known as bullet boosting. Which bullet boosting will be done in order to, bullet boosting will be done in order to, get some extra speed. Same thing with, shooting from my own enemies, like purify boosting. Well, shooting from my own bullets, like purify boosting and such. You'll see that a lot more later on. This is Climb, fairly straightforward level with, ton of really nice history. That was really good. What you're also going to see me doing is I'm going to be jumping up water because jumping up water is faster, of course. Water gives you the most amount of speed when you're either on the edge of it or which I'm not going to explain that too much because, yeah, the name is interesting. It's either faster to do it on the edge of it or when you're above it, but you do get about 33.75, 33 units of speed when, like, you're about goes twice as fast when you're on water than when you're on land. So yeah, what I'm doing now is Blastport, and yeah, this is the end of Chapter 1. Then we got Chapter 2. This is Killer Inside. This is Take Flight. Take Flight is fairly straightforward, very little to explain, and yeah, now we're just going to be introduced into a thing, a new soul card. This is Godspeed. The level and the card, where you get a, which is a sniper rifle, but you get a Godspeed discard, which is dash. Dashes do have their own, timing they want to be done in order to be optimal. So you're gonna see me, drop a bit of height before I do the discard. So, this example here. It's often, faster to, go for it's often faster to, discard, slowly. There's also known as a self-bullet boost, which, is more precise than you think, and, yeah, you're basically getting a bullet off, you're shooting a bullet off of your own, you're shooting a bullet and you're hitting your own bullet, which, need I mention, is about 0.05 of a unit. This level is fairly straightforward, very little I can explain. There is well, as I said about earlier, it's often faster to be on the edge of the water. Same thing here. I'm going to also be doing coyote jumps in order to make myself get a bit more, well, have a bit more leniency when it comes to the ending. And yeah, we're just gonna get quickly out of Chapter 2, which... Oh. This is fun. Yeah, for the most part, this game has a lot of this game has a lot of things where it's like, this game can be very tough, but you have to like know know backups. Oh. This is chapter. Oh, god, this is chapter 3. Chapter 3. Can I get a coyote, please? You know, butter it. Chapter 3 introduces a new enemy, Guardian. Which are these head-like things. You know these, they're basically insta-kills, by the way. You don't really see them too much, but when you are, they are pretty scary. This is a new soul card called Stomp. Stomp is fairly interesting, where you can do stuff like this. Basically, Stomp bullets are, believe it or not, consistent when you're shooting, like, all bullets in this game are consistent. Everything, well, everything that is, like, with these bullets are, like, tied to the way you're shooting. And all Stomp bullets happen to, like, if you see me tap the gun, basically the bullets are just gonna be, like, they basically spawn in the exact same place. So everything, yeah, I did. And, yeah. I'll show you real quick right here. And, yeah. Now we got Canal, which is a fairly tough level. Like, probably the first, like, real run killer of the run. For the most part, yeah. For the most part, by the way, for Stomp bullets, you kind of want to be holding, like, down, like, you want to be, like, aiming a bit down and to the right of, where you're shooting. Entirely for that reason. And, yeah, now we're going to be going into... As we're going into the end of Chapter 3, there's a few things I may need to quickly explain in Chapter 4 with, certain... You're going to be soon encountering our first boss, being Green. And, yeah, Green is... What am I doing? Green is kind of like the main enemy of the game. With a full HP bar and everything. Try and explain as we go, but things might be a bit difficult just because I'm only going as one guy. Well, one commentator. And yeah, this is chapter. So we have Chapter 4, the Old City, chapter with only 3 levels. This level's very straightforward. Second level, being Predominant City, is where you kind of do something a bit different than what the normal route is. Take a bit of detour here, shoot this, shoot this, shoot this. The hitboxes of this level are absolutely godforsaken atrocious, so I kind of have to be careful there to miss, well, kind of have to be careful there. It's very easy to miss, trust me. And yeah, now we have the first boss. What I'm gonna also try to do here is, I'm going to use all the katana, which will then lead to using all my fists. As I do this boss at the same time. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is, you can also get up to the top of the clock tower very quickly. So I'm going to try to do, I'll try and show you real quick. Well, there we go. And yeah. Essentially, death abuse, if you use up all your fists, you die, and, death abusing is faster in this game just because of the fact that, the timer pauses in-game, and, yeah, you save time here. Now we're gonna introduce to a new card. This is the Fireball. Similar to Godspeed, but, you do get a set hand of shots. It's kind of a mixture of a Godspeed and a Stomp, but you can do it anywhere you want. Even diagonally, it'll kind of like this. This level, this chapter is kind of heavy on ringer boosts. Kind of the name of the game. Well, name of this chapter, I mean. And, yeah. Just gotta do some of this. Fireball can also be used to, like, kind of get more, speed with your shots. Wait, what am I missing? I'm missing you. Steps. I'm gonna be doing a thing known as a Fireball Coyote, where you Fireball and then you Coyote. You get a ton of speed here. I can back this up, that's fine. And, yeah. Now we got Demolition. Demolition shouts Floyd. Floyd is kind of the go on this level. It's a huge, huge emphasis on the speedrunning, like on the IL side of the speedrun community for a bunch of these levels. And yeah. This level is very tricky, and next level I'm just gonna let explain for itself. This is Apartment, really tough level. Yeah, I'll just let the level do the talking. That's too high, but whatever. And yeah. Really fun level, but really hard. Then we've got Chapter 6, where you are introduced to these things known as tripwires. If you pass through them, you die. But they can also be used in order to kill anything tied to that tripwire if you shoot it. And yeah, I'm just gonna be using that example quite a fair bit. This level is also fairly annoying with trying to finish runs, mainly just because it is very easy to miss a demon. Same with this level is also annoying because it's very RNG build. And yeah, there is this is probably the only like level I know that it actually has some sort of RNG to it. Anyway, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this chapter. There are a few levels in this chapter I really don't like. Mainly tied to the first half of this. I can back this up. This is not what I wanted, but, like, I normally wanted to carry that, elevate, but, if the game doesn't allow me to, that's fine. And, yeah, this level is fairly auto-scrollery, it's falling. Very little can be explained here, other than just kill these enemies as we go down. What are we doing? Kill these enemies as you go down, and then, stomp. I usually kill, like, 2 or 3 if I need to. And, yeah. This level is also very, like... Now we got a new enemy. This is the Shocker. Shocker has these green petals that you mainly get shot at, like you get thrown out from, and like this. There is a route in this level called Duplicate Shocker, where it is very stupid. Humps is like the only one that is actually trying to go for it in Rush, and is like you're gonna be fairly surprised with like aim and stuff from this point on. Now we got Bucket, or Bouquet, also known as Bucket from the community. Very weird level with gonna have to wait for like you'd have to do some really precise shots with the Purify. We're looking for the number 14, which we got. Now we're gonna kind of explain a trick known as Shocker Balls. Shocker Ball. Or Shocker Fireballs. Shocker Balls are essentially what you use in order to... You can kind of like duplicate Shocker Boosts. Kind of like this. And yeah, you can get more than one use out of it. Now we got Trip Track. Trip Track also has a very tough route. I'm not gonna try it. It's a very tough route where you kind of just like make a jump all the way over to this point here, and then you just snipe all the enemies from below. But yeah, I'm not at the point where I kind of want to try it yet, because it's like still also really hard. And now we've got Race, which I love Race. There's a lot of tripwires here, and you just have to snipe both. And yeah, you're kind of just meaning to shoot and wait for them all to go. But you can also cut the line in order to save time. It's kind of really weird to explain how to do it faster, unless you realize, oh wait, you can just shoot one over the line. This is Chapter 7. Chapter 7 has a, Chapter 7, Reckoning has a few of these new mechanics known as bubbling. With bubbles. Bubbles allow you to, bubbles are more or less kind of like checkpoints. You kind of have to pass in order to, they're kind of like enemies that you can't, they're like indestructible from bullets, but you have to like go in and go out in order to kill them. It does kind of make the route a bit more, simple, admittedly. So, yeah. It's kind of annoying, but it's not really that big of a deal. Now we got Pop. Pop is, a level where you can get a bunch of speed from water, from the water here. Now we got Minefield. Minefield has a, Minefield actually was, like, currently the, oldest IL record, because the level actually had a few things side to it. What am I doing? This is not the route. Now we got a new enemy, unlocked, which is Mimic. well, mimics, kinda shoot, they're more like fake chests. What am I doing? I can't back that up. Mimics are more or less fake chests that shoot a bunch of enemy, pellets around you. You can deflect them for bullet boosts. You can deflect them multiple times, even. I know that's a backup. Same thing here with this is greenhouse. You're normally meant to go in, but you can just go around. And yeah. And this level, well, this chapter is like fairly straightforward, admittedly. A lot of these levels are kinda boring, but for the most part, they're just fine. This feels fairly straightforward again. Just gonna shoot all these enemies from afar. And yeah, now we got Heaven's Edge, which new card, which is Dominion, which is a rocket launcher. Oh, I actually got the Heaven's Edge strat right. Nice. It's a rocket launcher with a zipline discard. You can kind of use this to, kind of like TF2 jump all your way through the level, but, it's not really... from what I heard, I'm not really that familiar with TF2 rocket, TF2, but you can get a lot of, but basically the Dominions in this do kind of just let you fly around no matter where you go, and also yeah, you can get bullet boosts off of them as well, like you'll see here. Not really, but we'll see it a bit later. So nowadays, now these levels are gonna start getting a bit longer. I can make that. Luckily I made that, and yeah, this is Crash. This is actually a level I used to have like top 2, I used to have second place on this level. I'm gonna try the record strat. This is fun. Luckily this is back-upable. And yeah, Sen is also kind of the level that kind of everyone like shows to people. I don't think I got that right. This is not how it's supposed to go. Are you kidding me? What? This level is also really hard, by the way. As you can tell with the very precise shots. We got there in the end. So yeah, this is what I mean by saying you can shoot your own bullets, or like your own Dominion bullets, for extra speed. All bullets in this game have their own speed tied to them. And I believe it's like the Dominions are like... How am I doing? Dominions are like the slowest bullets, and the fastest ones I believe go to Stomp, Elevate, and Godspeed. And yeah. This level's fairly straightforward otherwise. Just mostly a matter of getting voltage, getting some... Are you kidding me? This level actually had a very cool reroute recently. By the way, Firecracker is actually one of my favorite. I think one of my favorite levels right now. I'm not gonna be going for this route because it's kind of tough, but maybe at some point. Maybe at some point I'll go for it. Streak. Shout out to Idle. This level's also very heavy in the aim labs department. I can do this as a backup. Now we got Mira, which, shout out to Wet. This level you can kinda heavily, cheese. We'll kinda show it off real quick. I didn't get the card. I'll show you the slower strat, actually, because... I don't know what happened there. Yeah, basically what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna use a fireball over here and then just climb my way up. Now we got Chapter 9. Chapter 9 doesn't really introduce anything new. It's just more or less a showcase of all... It's more like a test of everything you've learned so far. This is, fairly, what am I doing? Actually, I have to reset that. I used the wrong card though, that was not the actual strat. I just have to take that kind of slow. Bolt, all my homies hate Bolt. Bolt is a fairly easy choke, fairly easy level to choke, just because the level is like really precise, and if you miss a what? Okay, thank God. If you miss a enemy, the run is often like you just use like an 25-30 seconds. This is Dodge Street. Dodge Street is fairly straightforward. Well, it's a fairly straightforward looking level, fairly open though. And you do kind of end the level by making your way back to the start, which is really cool. Yeah, Plunge, which is also fairly straightforward. Like you go down here, and then you just... It's not how I always mess up like that. Why? What the hell happened there? It's a level I do often mess up as well for like very strange reasons. There we go. There we go. You need to wait, you more or less just need to know, like, demon counts in order to, like, try to get, like, continue the level. And yeah, this is the end of the level, you just get a ton of bullet boosts from, fireballs and ringers. Mayhem is what I often consider the shooting gallery. You're just more or less like shooting things as fast as possible. And there's Barrage, which I am not a fan of Barrage. Level, I more or less come up with 2 different, like, 4 or 5 different ways to back it up every week. And yeah, Estate is probably also the most hype level when it comes to this game. The level, I'm just gonna let the movement do the talking. Did I kill that guy? Yeah, I did. Luckily this, even though this level is like very intense, I just messed up. I was gonna say luckily this level, even though it is like fairly intense, the level does have its backups. And losing your fireball there is not one of them. Nice. Trapper, we just have a lot of bullet booster. Well, Trapper is like a very precise and kind of annoying level. And now we got Ricochet, which is the auto-scroller unless you, Ricochet is kind of an auto-scroller. The level does admittedly have a few strats tied to it, but, if you want to go for, like, higher level records, there is a thing known as shocker dupes. I should have explained this in after set, but there's a thing where you do a shocker dupe, which is basically hitting the shocker the same frame you kill it, just to get a second bullet. And yeah, this level I'm gonna try to show the fast trap. I have been like recently learning it. Nice. That was actually really good. I might actually do those in runs now. Yeah. Anyways, we're getting into probably the hardest level of the game. I probably won't have time to, like, commentate over it, because commentating as well as, playing it very fast is very hard. But yeah, just to know, I'll kind of just briefly explain. 140 HP, the level has multiple different types of phases, and, yeah. If I, mess up, a lot, I can lose, well, if I mess up a lot, I can lose a lot of time. And yeah, the level is not easy, so just, need some good luck doing this. Gonna let the level do most of the talking. No, I don't want to get an extra there. That is bad. Really bad. Oh, God. You normally would want to kill green here, like at this point with the waterfall. But, unfortunately, because I didn't do enough damage, because I missed both the air shot and the air swap, there are unfortunately backups. Well, I have to do like a bit of a longer fight. Anyway, yeah, that was not too bad. Yeah, now we got chapter 11. This is 1000 Power Butterfly, which is broken. Put it simply, level is very fast paced. Levels that are in this are very fast paced. They can take somewhat anywhere between like 10 seconds. 5 and 10 seconds. You can go very far with Butterfly. Butterfly more or less gives you a about 500 unit radius, and you want to, well, and if a pixel of a target is available in that 500 unit radius, you will see a good example here. Not really, well, I mean, yeah. See a good example here. Like, a pixel of that barrel is that, and yeah, you can still shoot it. Which is kind of a funny level. I hate this level because of the mechanics, but everything is down, upside down. Now we got Access, which I did lose a sub 40 pace run day at some point. Also, yeah, there's a quote-unquote wall here. Yeah, the right side of it doesn't have any collision. There's reasons. Congregation is probably like the least broken boost level. Entirely because there is no butterfly shot till top of the level, and then you just flip through a wall. That was a really good sequence, and now we got Marathon, which had supplement to be like a minute and a half long. They didn't really intend you to do this, but you can do this. And by nature, that just lets you skip the entire level. And we got the final boss. Another green boss fight, but I'm gonna be doing the same thing as you see in Clock Tower with the using the katana bend your fists to die. Sounds pretty good combat. And the enemies, oh, you do have to like go and hit all of these crystals before green shield is down. Hello? Green! Now we got a really precise shot here, so we can do an early hit. Got it, kinda. If I hit one more of those shots in the first phase, then well, the first part of that, with the dodge food, I would be able to do it. And yeah, just gotta get ready in time, and time. GG. 3943 RTA per 708 in game. That is actually pretty good for a no reset marathon run while I was commentating, and I was making a lot of mistakes. So yeah, it was actually really nice. Anyways, yeah, thank you all for having me on for Shots Fired. Um, Main things to know, I'll just briefly like mention this. Well, thank you for people I usually go for commentary. Idol, Jackmo, Bree, some of the others for like the game. Well, helped me with learning the game, or like trying to practice or try to often call me. The game has a very active IL scene and a very active speedrunning scene that I would definitely recommend. If anyone does want to join the Discord. The Neon White Discord, known as Neon White on speedrun.com, and then join the Discord from there. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all. Thank you for Shots Fired for having me. It's a shame the marathon run wasn't able. Well, the marathon wasn't able to, go on. But yeah, it was a really, really great event. It's a really great event, and yeah. Thank you for having me. Have a good one. Bye.